Okay, hey everybody, this is Regine. I play Sally on the O-Line Mysteries, and I'm also the executive producer. I just wanted to give a plug to Lorna Tollison's brand new book, Nobody Really Likes You. It's available online at Amazon.com and many other fine online book retailers. If you live in the San Francisco Bay Area, it's also available at Books Inc. You should check it out.
Billibatt Productions presents The O-Line Mysteries.
Thanks for meeting me, Jones.
Lorna, I just hope it's good news.
It is. I have a trade-off I want to make.
What are you thinking?
What do you have?
I'll have an iced tea and a BLT.
Oh, same for me. Thanks.
You seem to know a lot about making a podcast. Is that right?
Okay, yeah. I just help my buddy out sometimes. He really knows more about it than I do. You know, the guy that gave me the cloaking software I gave you?
Well, at the bare minimum, I need someone to show me how to do this. But what I could really use is another hand in making a podcast. Just one, mind you. A musical of sorts.
Right. Like Phantom of the Opera musical or like Tommy? You know, I'm not sure I'm following.
That's okay. I'm bad at explaining it. You know how there's what they call political theater with all their posturing on issues? Think of it like that, but in a musical.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. I'll do your blog and help get the website off the ground for you, but first I'm going to need help with this podcast. Can you sing?
Me? Well, you know, yeah, man. I done some musical theater in high school. You know, I mean, I don't know if I could pull off a musical per se. I mean, I get enough ribbon from the guys already. Okay, if I did a musical, I don't know.
Here's the thing: they won't know it's you.
How's that?
We won't give your real name. It's not like they can see you on a podcast. And if Roberta asks you about anything, you can just tell her you're working with me on the website or the blog.
You want me to lie to Sergeant Fitzgerald? No. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, like you've never lied to your boss?
Well, I mean, not enough to jeopardize my career. Or even my future. Maybe one day I want to run for elected office. How would it look if I did some political thing right now while I'm on the police force?
No, this isn't about island politics. It's more of a global, satire.
Look, I really want this website and for the blog to happen. Isn't there anything else I could trade off here?
Nope. At the very least, I need someone to show me how to put a podcast together.
Okay, not a problem.
Good. And when we get closer to actually recording the show, maybe you can revisit the idea of singing on it.
Yeah, okay.
I brought in some ideas for the community blog and website. I think at the very least you're going to need a webmaster, especially if you add a forum on it for people to add their comments.
Plop down in the middle of the San Francisco Bay sits O-Lone Island, with its quiet streets, Victorian homes, and well-behaved palm trees. A positively idyllic setting, teeming with mystery.
So this is your whole file from Diane?
No, Annie, it's just the notes about the satellite device and putting together the whole thing.
Lorna, you made notes?
It helped me keep everything straight. Who knew what, when, where, and why. Here's what I'm thinking for the musical.
Wait, no. No, okay. What are you thinking?
It's a one-shot deal. We do an intro and then start right in with the songs.
How are you going to record it? What about where? Don't you need a studio and musicians? How are you going to keep it under wraps from Sally? I mean, what about singers and everything?
I'm getting to that. But first, I want to concentrate on the actual content. All that technical stuff means nothing unless I have a story to tell.
Okay.
Right. So I'm thinking a couple of things. Do we use a narrator or just do an intro and then go straight into the songs?
Well, I think you should start with a story. You know, what you wanted to say, like an outline, and then in the place of words, put songs.
Aren't songs supposed to be the emotional flavor and the words the supposition?
I don't know. I'm just thinking... Well, I think starting out, you need to get your story straight and work from there. How long do you want it to be?
Not long. I want to keep it simple and quick. I think that grabs people's attention.
Okay, well, that's a good start. Now we can talk about the logistics. Does Sally know about this?
No, and I don't want her to.
But she's your partner. How are you going to keep it from her?
I have a plan.
Oh, God.
Sally has to go out of town again. Some kind of federal region district. I don't know. Some housing authority thing. When she goes, I'll have the auditions and then do the recording here at your place.
Whoa, what?
If it's a project you're working on, say for your online marketing, she's less likely to ask questions. And then after a few sessions, it'll be all done and no one is the wiser. Especially Sally.
Well, I have a plan, too.
Oh?
That does not include people warbling in my living room.
But you said you'd help. And if you don't help, you can't report my comings and goings to your FBI agent.
What? No, there's no...
Oh, come on, Annie. I didn't fall off the bridge yesterday.
Okay, well, Michael did tell me to keep an eye on you, but just so you didn't make a grave mistake and get into trouble. How'd you know?
I didn't. But I figured there was a good shot.
Oh, Lorna, that's so deceptive.
Me?
But I see a pattern starting here. You are being very deceptive with this, and that's just unlike you. You're the one who says keeping secrets is the worst thing, and lying is just not like you.
Well, maybe, but I think this is different.
How?
But what do you think I should do then?
I think you said you were going to sing it from the mountaintops, right?
You want yodeling?
No, I think you should be as honest as you can about it without endangering current investigations. But be open about it. Make fun of it. Do what you do.
What?
Anything else would be wrong. It would be false, and no one would be the better for it.
What?
You want good to come out of this, right? I mean, isn't that why you're doing this?
Yes.
So walk tall. Don't slink around like you're doing something wrong. You know, Diane told me not to let trauma define me. Well, if you slink around with this, then it's redefining you. You don't want that. I don't want that. Let's do it. Let's do this thing.
Are you punking me?
No, I get it now. And there's really nothing the Secret Services can do about it.
Okay, crazy. So, I called Michael and asked him about it.
You did what?
No, wait, Sally. He's very supportive of the idea. He did some checking and there's nothing wrong with it.
But how could you? We already agreed. We wouldn't go blabbing everywhere about this. We agreed no more contact with any Secret Service people or even talk about it for that matter. Lorna, your father doesn't even know the full extent of this.
And what he doesn't know won't hurt him.
When did you call Michael?
A couple of days ago.
So basically you asked him first.
I asked him if I would get into trouble first. If he said yes, then I dropped it. And if he said no, then I'd come to you.
Okay. I suppose Annie's all on board with you?
A lot of it was her idea.
Really?
Yep. She said she doesn't want tragedy to define her.
That seems healthy enough, but what's your excuse?
So I was talking with Annie about it, and you know how I have that revenge issue?
No, but that makes sense.
Okay. So we were thinking, how can I get my revenge and she not feel like her personal tragedy define her? So we came up with making our experience into a musical. It'll be a fictional way to tell our story and get it all out of our system. It has been killing me not being able to talk about it. I have fantasies about grabbing the checkout guy's mic and making an announcement. I read the Huffington Post every day just to see if there's any reports of what is going on. I ask myself, could that have happened? Is my wife still working for the CIA? Are you really going to a housing crisis? Are you?
Yes, I am. You could come with me. I just thought it would be boring for you. You don't like to hang out with all those lawyers and bureaucrats. Honey, I'm just a paper pusher. I don't work for the CIA, okay? I'm not an informant. I'm not a courier. So I guess, you know what, honey? You just do what you need to do. I'll read over your script. I'll make sure you don't have anything incriminating in it. How about we do that? Is that...
Really?
Sure. Bring it along with us and you can work on it in the hotel while I do my boring business and we can go over it at night.
Can I just give you a copy to take with you?
Mm-hmm. I'd love it if you came with me. That way we can do some trust things.
Trust building. I can't go. I have auditions tomorrow.
Lorna!
So you still getting ready to start or what? Look at Nancy.
Thanks, Jones. Bring in the first one. Hey, Annie, do you have the sign-up sheet?
No, I got it. Just write the names down as they come in, okay?
Right.
Number 7, You're going to be reading. Who are we at?
Hi. I'm a little nervous.
Lila, lila, li, lila, lila, li, lila, lila, li, lila, lila, li.
The political left, too, has scarcely been a stranger to the discrepancy.
Next.
So you're going to be reading Lorna's part? It's on page 12.
Yesterday, I was on the Mississippi.
So you're going to be reading for the Annie character?
Okay, well, have you got the part where am I supposed to start? Could you feed me a line? I don't think I can just start from nothing.
Number 15, could you please read for the Roberta character that starts on page 14, halfway down?
Between noble ideals and their unsavory incarnation.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one time. Put your pants on.
Why are you just leaving me hanging like this?
Stand by your man.
Is it okay if I do it in a southern accent?
Whatever floats your boat.
We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee.
Well, that explains it. How did that come out?
It was just a lot of people. Thanks for your help. Here, we better get this place cleaned up before they kick us out.
Well, what about you, Jones? Can't you give us a few lines of something?
You sing?
You bet he does. Come on, Jonesy.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. You can let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me.
All right.
Wow,
God,
that was great.
Yeah. See, I knew you had it in you.
That was really nice.
I think we found our Ambrose character.
Ambrose?
You know, the FBI agent?
Oh, that Ambrose. Right. We should talk about it tomorrow. I'm too tired to think.
So that leaves us with the FBI agent.
Ambrose?
Well, I almost said the Michael character, and Ambrose was the first thing that popped into my mind. But I like it now. It gives her that Her Majesty's Secret Service flair to it.
Okay, whatever. So we need an Ambrose and a Sally.
I know. All that talent and we still don't have the right match. I think we could talk Jonesy into it. But you're going to have to promise some free online marketing to his pet website and blog.
He was pretty good, wasn't he?
He might be the ringer we're looking for.
Okay, why not?
What about the Sally character?
How about Lucy?
Which one was that?
No, I mean as a character name. It's very popular now.
Okay, whatever. Who's going to play her?
Honestly, I didn't hear anyone who'd fit it.
Well, somebody's got to do it. How about this Ellen lady? I have down that she was good. What do you have? She was like number 8?
No, Lorna, she had a horrible lisp.
So?
Oh, come on.
Okay, how about Jennifer D, number 12?
Oh, yeah, she was all right.
Okay, then that's Jennifer. Okay, then that's Jennifer, Shelley, Joan, Shay, and Allison.
You think that's enough? Shouldn't we have alternates?
Nah, let's just keep forging ahead here. We're going to need a couple of rehearsals, and then if all goes well, we should record. What do you think?
Sounds like a good plan. Now that we've got it started, I'm excited to just do it.
Honey, Lorna, I'm home.
Hi.
Oh, what's wrong? How was your rehearsal?
Good, but Jennifer dropped out.
Oh, sweetheart, why? I thought you were scheduled to record tomorrow. Didn't you already book that studio?
Yeah, but I don't know. She said her kid was sick or something.
Well, do you have, what do you call that, an alternate? I mean, is there someone else you could get to do it?
It's just such short notice. I can't just ask someone who didn't get picked. Oh, can you come in last minute? Ugh, what a disaster.
Oh, poor thing. Well, what does Annie think? Does she have someone she can call or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, we made all the calls, but we can't find anyone. They all have some kind of thing going on. You know, it's just one song, but still.
Well, then you or Annie are just going to have to pop in, right?
How? I have to stay in the booth with the technician, and Annie has to do the directing. We're just screwed. Ugh, all that work.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. What can I do to help?
Ching.
To learn more about the O-Line Mysteries, please visit www.olinemysteries.com. Our theme music is by Tim Lindeen, and our cast includes Nina Greeley, Tasha Rucker, Colin Cahill, and Beth Hutchins as Lorna Tollison. Written and produced by Sailor Billings. The O-Line Mysteries is an original work of fiction. Any resemblance between events, locations, or characters herein and real persons, living or otherwise, events or locations is purely coincidental.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull out and stuff, cause you know that butt is stuffed. Beef at the G she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, fellas. Oh, no, wait.
Okay,
wait.
how about Jennifer?
That was pretty good.
Sorry, guys. When you laugh, it makes me laugh.
It's a cheap joke.
Yeah.
It is cheap, yes.
Still funny.
We like holding hands and pitching woo.
I like saying next. I like that. Next.
We don't let our hair get long and shaggy. Like the hippies out in San Francisco do.
Sally has to go out of town again. Some kind of federal... Sorry, that was great. Okay.
Leather boots are still in style for manly footwear. Beads and Roman sandals can't be seen.
Combining words.
You're not recording any of this, right?
I think she's lying to us. I think she is recording.
I think she's totally lying.
She looks like she's up to something.
We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. And our students still respect the college dean.
I have a face for radio. And a bod for sound.
This man is living in a fantasy. Oh, you want me to put my pants on too?
Thank you.
You ready? Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me.